didn't automatically come up on the computer though. Hit the reload button and see if it actually says we're live now. Yeah, it does say we're live. Okay, well. That. So we got one viewer. I don't know, I guess we do some quests and then see if it actually says I'm screwed when I go live. What's this? To deliver medicine to his father in the village. Oh, I tell you. We could do this. She just brought up the map. The village. Okay, we could pass over down there and we could walk. I don't know how to go to get down there. We could see if it's up here and over here. I think it might be this way. Yeah, it's this way. We'll just see what it does on the laptop's battery life and quality, and I'll upload it and see if it actually gets copyright issues.
Bloody
Because I
hell,
turned the
look
music
at
all the way
the
out.
old place
I
is in a
had the
shambles. Bunch of decrepit old
streamer
coots.
mode
They
set
do
up,
nothing
and
but
it
shuffle
still
around,
pops the
stare at
copyright,
walls,
so
and
I don't
sleep
know
under
what's up with
leaking
that.
roofs. Can't even hammer a nail properly. I'm
So
telling
for
you, if
that,
I
I
was
just
still
decided
working
to
here,
delete
this
the
place
bots.
wouldn't be falling
It's not
apart.
worth it.
But I'm not.
And I don't know how loud. I might need
can't
to
even
move that
stand to
mic
look at it,
somehow.
let alone live here.
Get a boom to hang it off
And who
so
are
it's
you?
over here
What you want? You another
in
one of
shot,
Duran's
even though so it's closer to my face.
I bloody knew it. Retirement my arse. It's shit. Never a moment of peace. At least when I was still working, there was always something to do. Now, so, what you want? One day, my boy got it into his stupid head that old Gaban is ill. Bullshit. They're all telling me I should do something about it, or else I'm done for. I'll be dead as a doornail in no time. Ha! Like hell I will. I'm still here, ain't I? I've served my time. I've lived me life. And now you can all kiss my arse. So there. Peace and quiet. Good one. I'll only have my peace and quiet when I'm finally dead. And that ain't gonna happen soon. At least when I'm with Finley, I don't need to listen to his nagging. Listen, they wanted Heaver, that healer from Lakeet, to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Heber said he doesn't know what's wrong with me, so there's no illness. I'm fit as a fiddle. Good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around, Finley's the name, doesn't nag me all the time. Yeah, right. He'd better focus on his job.
Okay, well, we did that.
Why all the poking around? Get me something to drink, and we'll talk. Then you can kiss my ass.
We'll come back with booze. And it looks like we'll come back with wood, too. Booze, wood. Yeah, I don't know. Wow, I didn't know before.
Still here, still breathing.
I got a shovel we don't need. Interesting. Oh, what's this shit? Parsnips. You can pick that up.
The sun doesn't rise the same anymore.
And wow. Verticality. How bad does this hurt? We need 50 woods. We probably don't have 50 wood. We'll find out though how much wood we got in our chest up here. And yeah, that's exactly how you get into there without opening the main gate. $31. I ain't opposed to buying it. Boom. Thank you, little gobbledygooks. Little gobbledygooks pushing me into the wall. Gobbledygooks. Let's try to repair this thing now. Oh shit, we didn't grab no alcohol either. Damn it. I guess we can go into the bar and buy some. We can go in the bar and buy some. Oh wow, look at that. We repaired that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beauteous. Talk to this guy and see what's up.
Ah, that's you. Do you
need something?
Really? I fixed the deck.
You did? I thought I heard some hammering. Oh, well, thank you for that. Truly. One less thing to worry about, right? Here, I put aside some money from my budget. You've earned it. And you have my gratitude.
Do you need my help with anything
I'd
else?
ask you to fix the refugee barracks, but, well, there's no budget for making people's lives slightly less miserable. We'd have to do with something less spectacular. There are two places around here that could use some fixing up. First, there's the old gate. It used to be a proud marker for our territory. But now it's more of a sorry welcome sign. Then, there's the monument to the sea creature. It's been weathered down by the salty breeze, and honestly, it's starting to look less monumental and more pathetic. If you could restore them, it would do wonders for morale. And maybe even impress Fergus. What do you say?
I'm in.
Ah, that's the spirit. I knew I could count on you. Once those are back in shape, this place might start looking
I'm
like
in.
it's cared for again.
Okay, let's go ahead and track them. Totem overlooking the village shore, and I'm restoring the village's in-gate. Okay, so this thing here. We need 50 more wood, which we don't have. And what's this? Oh my. Where do we go to? Okay, so we need 100 wood. Old dude here needed booze. Let's go buy him some booze. You know, in here to Ron's Tavern. Should we talk to Chesty?
Excuse me, could you get me a clean glass? And I mean clean, not just wiped 3 times with a dirty rag.
Do I look like a bar wench to you? I'm not your servant, bring it yourself.
Well, I'm sorry if you felt offended. I won't bother you anymore.
Oh, shit.
Well, I'm sorry if you felt offended. I won't bother you anymore.
Oh, wow. Let's see if that's enough to set it back, because she offers quests, and I didn't want to piss her off. That's exactly what we did by telling her to fuck off. Okay.
Excuse me, could you...
Do I look like, I'm sorry, who are you?
My name is Alyssa Murray, and I'm here with my husband, a very important cloth merchant. But surely you must have heard about our family. Not to brag, but we are rather prominent. I am famed amongst Camelot's courtiers.
You are famed
for throwing the
amongst
most
Camelot's
magnificent
courtiers, huh?
feasts.
Your dress is unique.
Thank you. I designed it myself. I wanted to blend in with the people of the South. The savage tribes, the brave lightkeepers. I wanted to make an homage to them with my new style. And I do believe I've succeeded. I can feel everyone here gazing at me with awe.
Let's see what that does.
Give it a few weeks and everyone here will be trying to copy me. It happens in Camelot all the time. It's almost insufferable. Well, my Duncan is here on business, of course. A very important contract with the Lightkeepers. I decided to accompany him because I have never been to the South, and I've heard so much about its wild, untamed beauty. So far, it's turned out to be terribly dull. And the smell. It's like stale fish and sweat. Hopefully, I don't have to suffer it much longer. Pray, tell me, do you know anyone here who would run a small errand for me?
What kind of errand?
Oh, of course. You know, I've always found talking about money so distasteful. But needs must, I suppose. Don't worry, you'll be handsomely rewarded.
What kind of errand?
Oh, nothing major. You see, I've had my eye on this beautiful abandoned estate overlooking the sea. It's not very far from here, but it's far enough away from all this rabble. If we stay here for a while, I need a place for myself. You understand that, right? No offense, but I can't keep living in a filthy room at an inn. When I asked the innkeeper to draw me a bath, he brought me a bucket. A bucket.
A bucket.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine? Oh no, I don't think I can. That sounds like a terrible ordeal.
Finally, someone sympathetic to my plight. My Duncan has been heartless about it. He just keeps going on about how I was the one who wanted to come here. He told me to deal with it.
Deal with it? Can you believe
the
that?
nerve of the man.
I think I may need to drag the desktop audio down a little bit. I don't know. It's all about getting it set to where you can hear my voice over the audio.
Well, what he doesn't know can't hurt him, can it? He should be glad that I can take care of myself. I'm not like the other high-born women, sitting around waiting to be handed everything on a silver platter.
Oh, man.
And besides, he knows better than to say no to me. Fine. The problem is that the manor appears to have some occupants, not legal ones, mind you, who need to be evicted. Forcibly, if there's no other way. You'll do it for me, won't you, dear? Splendid! I can't wait to start decorating. Maybe something nautical, to go with the sound of the waves crashing on the cliffs? Or do you think that's a trifle trite?
A trifle trite.
I have to admit that the fish here is quite good, albeit simple. I will have to bring my cook to the estate.
Let's see what the... I don't know even if that would work.
I have to admit that the...
Okay, so we might need to go out there and do that. Let's talk to this Ron over here.
Here from Kunacht, wine from Farshire, moonshine.
Oh, so that keep it up some important.
No, I don't recall anything like that. No, listen. Half of them couldn't tell the quartermaster's seal from a pile of horse dung someone stepped on. What that means? No. Impossible. What if... Holy moonshine. I remember. Sigibald. It was Sigibald who left those documents behind.
Yeah.
No idea how you found out about it. Sigi. He's dead. Taken by a fever. Aye, of course I have. I didn't just throw them in some cabinet. afraid they'd fall into the wrong hands. He was a good man. I'm gonna get rid of my only memento of him. Here, after what you said, I assume you'll make good use of them. Even though I'm still not sure what to think about it. Things are getting weirder and weirder in our beloved Avalon.
Tell me more about Sigibald.
Well, he died like he lived, with a tankard in his hand. The boys always said Sigi was a friend with 5 others. And he was. He was a prankster like no other. Once, he slipped a rotten egg into the quartermaster's dinner. Never a dull moment with him, that's for sure. No problem. Listen, if by some miracle you've really talked with Sigibald, please, give him my warm regards. I don't understand it.
Open your shop. I need to purchase some booze, my friend. We got wine. I've got the coin. I'll just buy it. Thank you, Ron. We're gonna go back out and talk to that old man now.
You're digging a little deep, aren't you?
Bottoms up.
So, what was your question? Hold on. Finley is not my caregiver. He's my helper at most. Hey, first of all, I'm not a cripple who needs a decrepit dimwit running round after me. Secondly, do you know the problem with having a helper who's mute? He doesn't bloody talk. I mean, it's not all bad. At least I don't have to listen to even more bullshit. He puffs up like a marshmallow every time he tries to say something. But I don't understand shit. Getting a bit curious, I see. Hand me a drink, and I'll answer. Maybe. So, what was your question? That's what he says anyway. But yeah, he's my blood. Eager like me, and look at that bulbous nose. Won't disown what's clearly mine. But I ain't gonna talk with a stranger. It's like half the blighters here don't have working peckers. Or they've never even touched a woman. You sure have a lot of questions. Grab me a drink first, then we'll see. So, what was your question? You see, back in the day, being a keeper was a serious business. Now, don't even get me started. You used to come here with a mission, not to run away from your bloody mother. Nowadays, lads get brought here by their own king when they've had enough of them, or they think the Orns can hide them from the law. No,
We'll see how that works. It's gonna not be perfectly straight on with my face, but it gives me more screen view.
I've always known this is where I wanted to be. How was I supposed to know she had a bloody bun in the oven? By the time the Ween was born, I was already planning the lighthouse's construction. Heck knows what he came here for. That's not my problem anymore, and I don't stick my nose in anyone else's business. What's got you so nosy? Pour me a drink, and I'm... So, what was your question? I'm starting to like you, stranger. And trust me, it's been a long time since I liked... well, anybody. I liked me brothers in arms back in my glory days. Good lads, every damn one of them. Tough as nails, loyal to a fault. The kind of men you'd want beside you in the darkest holes of Avalon. But they're gone now, all of them. The old captain got it in his head to send us down to rediscover some mouldy tunnels under the keep. Damn fool mission that was. We went in together, but I was the only one to come back out. I can still see all their faces when I close my eyes. A hard loss it was, but I'm still here. Some days I wonder why. Getting a bit curious, I see. So, what was your question?
Tell me more about those tunnels, old man.
Those tunnels, right. Well, me and the lads went down there to check if we could repurpose them under the Hordes. Damn fool mission that was. But it wasn't just some empty caves. There were monsters, straight out of Age of Legends. Sick stuff. Stuff that get under your skin. Looked like... hell, memories are twisted up now. Like a bloody nightmare mixed with shadows that don't belong. Wanna know more? Speak with Fergus. He's in charge of this shit show now. Now, I propose a toast to those lost souls. This one's on me. Feast, you say? Problem is, sometimes I think they never died. They haunt me in my dreams, you know. Bloody bastards. I swear I wanted to go back and retrieve their bodies. The our late captain, like Grindelows piss on his grave, forbade me from going back. But when I drink,
I have
I
Grindelows, I
usually
could tell me.
pass out, and then I don't remember my drinks. So, I drink. My brothers deserved better.
That was pretty costly to get a quest. Yes, sir. Let's speak with the mute. Why people say your age? You must know more since you're so close. Does this have something to do with his son? Did they have a fight? We're doing well. Was it a long time ago? Persuade Finley, you know them both well. You must know what happened. Maybe. No. Okay. Well. Tell me we could have just come over here and stole a couple booze. Is that mead? Yeah, well, hell. We'll steal the mead. The Wyrd is approaching. So that's potentially a good thing. Get some fishies. Get some fishies. Oh man. Yes sir. There's our boy for that quest. Repair. We need wood. We need wood. Oh wait, we wanted to up here. Through this here and talk to him.
Ah, that's you.
Oh, is he?
Need something?
Yeah, I do.
Well, to be fair, he only bit one person. But it was a keeper. I know Mahone can be a piece of shit sometimes, but gods. Now both of them are sick. And Haber's got no clue what's wrong. It's the only reason that refugee isn't dead yet. So he's sitting in a cage. His wife's crying all day and everyone's pissed. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in the middle of it all.
Tell me about that rich bitch he mentioned.
Oh, she's a real piece of work, that one. Her name's Lady Elisa. Something. I don't remember. She came here with her husband. Poor man. You never heard him get a word in. You know, sometimes I regret not getting married. But if I had a wife like her, I'd just end up being a keeper all over again. No, not really. Fortunately. No need to tell me that. But I can't just go back to patrolling the walls. I'd be a laughingstock. I'd rather sit here and hope everything works itself out. I mean, everyone's gotta die someday, right? So whether it's me or them, at least my problems will be over. Well, the thing is, I've always liked the village and the veterans living here. When you go to the tavern, they'd always share a drink and a story with you. Some of them could be real dicks. Take Tadkin, for example. But all in all, it's always been a nice place to visit. So, when the opportunity came up, I figured, why not? But the moment I took this post, I stopped being Tiernan the drinking buddy and turned into their punching bag. It's just demands, demands, demands. And when I don't meet them immediately, they start yelling and calling me names. Now I get what people mean when they say, be careful what you wish for. Because clearly, I was the best man for the job. A man with a bad leg. Perfect for running around fixing things, right? I wanted to be a builder. Big things, lighthouses, bridges. But Dara took one look at me and thought, maybe not the guy who lives like a drunk on ice. So they found me something else. Repairs. Patching up what's already standing. Not quite what I dreamed of. But hey, at least nothing I work on is tall enough to kill me if I fall off. Well, unless you count that one time I got too ambitious. Turns out, hanging tapestries isn't as harmless as it sounds.
Is that all you got? You don't have no practical stuff, just shit for that house. Alright, well.
That's you. No, not.
Okay.
Please.
Let's go talk to this guy that wanted me to deliver the medicine if he's chilling out up here.
It's no secret. He is just an old, bitter man who hates the entire world. And I'm a part of it, so... Well, it is what it is. That's all.
Your father told me a story about his friends who died on a mission.
He told that tale about the tunnels more times than I can count. To anyone who listened. But these days, it seems nobody does.
But these days...
I've heard it plenty of times already, believe me. To him, those old friends of his were everything. They meant more than his own son. That's for sure. He'd go on and on about it. If I'd been there, if I'd gone with him, he won't let it go. Sometimes I think that if Fergus had let him go into those tunnels and meet the same end as his brothers, he might have found his peace. Or at least quit drinking. Because he received orders not to let any keeper through without a pass, and I don't have one. I've already used mine. Guess what I used it on? That's right, bringing medicine to my father. When that Egypt gets in order, he's like a priest who stumbled into an orgy. He's got a stick up his ass. Nothing gets through him. Not all keepers have been here their entire life, you know? He got me before he joined the Horse. Serves me right for wanting to find him, stupid son of a bitch. If only I knew what it would entail.
You're not becoming a keeper.
I don't know. Following my old man here was all I ever wanted. Never saw myself as anything else. Tried picturing myself as a husband, a father, but nah. I wouldn't know how to raise a kid. I'd just mess them up. Like father, like son, I guess. Well, no, of course not. We're not priestesses of the Old Mother. A woman can be an old crone and still devote herself to the All Mother. But a man's got to have some fight left in him to be a keeper. Old enough to hold a sword, young enough to not break under its weight. We all got different roles around the keep, sure. But at the core, we're warriors. Don't forget that. If I had a gold coin for every time someone asked me that, I could fund the damn thing myself. Look, it's Camelot's orders. I get paid to follow them, not to question them. If they want to throw money at us to keep up appearances, that's their problem. I'm not about to stop them. Keep your head down.
Okay. So we need to get wood. Let's go up here and see if we can chop some wood. We need 100 wood. And I've only found 1 or 2 spots, and I only remember the one that's here in the keep right here. So let's see how much wood we have in our inventory at the moment. We have 11. And that gives us 2, 4. We had 11. Is that all the more wood we get from there? Yep. Yep.
You think I don't see you?
Was I sneaking, fool?
These poor souls. Someone's got to look out for them. Hey, what a mess.
That's all the more you can rest. Alright, we'll rest and see. Well. Okay. It'll take a minute, but... Oh wow. It's gonna be that way, is it? Like I said, I'm not opposed to buying and selling because it's fairly easy to get stuff to sell. Open your shop, lady. You don't sell any wood. Very good.
Ah, what a nice day.
65. Okay. If we rest, do we get more? Yeah. And we can't spin around to see our face.
Just another peaceful moment.
Let's see if he's got more wood for us to purchase now. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. What's that? We have 65. We need 35 more wood. I know this won't help, but let's check in with him. He doesn't have any more dialogue for us. Okay. Do we want to go down there? And
It's nice to have a break.
I like that how it does that. Only so many to go. And you gotta be close to it too. Nice. Man. We can chop the wood. Oh, Lord. And I hit that stupid thing. $103. Alright, this should be enough to get us there. Alright, away we go. That's been repaired. And that's been repaired.
Ah, that's you. The
Gate monument fixed.
I know. The gate's standing proud again. And that monument. Well, it actually looks like something worth remembering now. Folks around here might not say much, but they'll notice. A place that looks cared for makes people care more in return. Good work. If I had a medal to give, I'd pin it on you myself. Maybe Fergus will even crack a smile. Or at least grunt in approval. That's about as good as praise gets from him. Either way, you've done well. If something else comes up, I'll let you know.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's see. Under our quest tabs, let's do that one. Oh, let's wait a minute here. I wanted to, the Gindilos. Flickerbolt. Thunderlash was, Gindilos. Now, where's the Gindilo? He should fall over dead, right? Yes. Okay. Now what are we to enter this place? It doesn't specifically say so, so we can come in here. Okay. Was there one of my dudes behind that? Yeah, it was one of my dudes. One of my dudes. One of my dudes. Okay, we can poof back over there now. Let's drop down here and see if there's anything that spawns on the beach that we can kill. Oh, wait a minute, yo. There's something. Let's send our boys into the grounder and then let's... That's quite mana heavy though. Damn. Let's just take that. Carnation to remember.
Oh, there you are. Look, darling. It's the lovely mercenary I hired to clear out that seaside estate I told you about.
You did what?
Well, you told me to deal with it, so I did. You didn't expect me to just sit on my hands while surrounded by unwashed fishermen, did you?
Look, I'm sorry about my wife. Whatever she told you to do, forget about it. I'll pay you for your trouble. Trust me, I can imagine. Unfortunately, she often gets lost in her enthusiasm. We weren't, at least I wasn't planning on staying here any longer than necessary. We have no need for an estate.
Well, that's your opinion.
You got one now, buddy.
I simply do not share. You have? Oh, that's wonderful. I can start planning the welcoming banquet. I'm thinking sea foam made of spun silver? Dancers dressed as alluring sea creatures.
And who are you going to invite? The crabs? None of your friends from Camelot are going to come all this way just to have dinner, are they?
Dear gods, Duncan. You're so plebeian. Of course they will come. Besides, there must be some important people here. Weren't you just talking with them? You can invite them too.
Good luck with that. Are you sure the place is safe now? That doesn't exactly build
Nonsense, Duncan. Why must you always be so malcontent? Try looking on the bright side every once in a while, will you? I, for one, am simply ecstatic to start decorating our new nest. Trust me, when it comes to home decor, my tastes are unparalleled. Now, Duncan, please be a dear and pay the nice mercenary so we can be on our way to our new residence.
Oh, joy. Here's your money. Have a nice day. At least one of us will.
And do come visit us once we're all settled. I wouldn't mind some company amidst all this dreariness. Truly, there's so little to do here in terms of proper entertainment.
Miss Grimes. Okay. Let me talk to you.
Hello, child. You look competent enough. I can see that you're not of noble blood. Oh, no need to tell me that. I've tutored the children of aristocrats from all over Avalon. Fortunately for you,
Ooh.
my opinion of them is not particularly high. No, and you don't look like one of the locals. Are you a visitor? Or an adventurer?
Who are you?
You can talk. Now, I'm sure we'll get along. My name is Lady Elaine. I oversee the Farshire Library, the greatest collection of books in this part of Avalon. Oh, biding my time, until a brave adventurer with a death wish comes along and asks if there's anything they can help me with.
I can help you out.
Surprising. I'm looking for someone who will help me find a certain artifact. So, are you interested, child?
This child needs to know the details first.
In one of my books, I found a reference to a certain object, a figure most likely, which had the ability to dispel the wordness like a min-hair can. Apparently, it can be found on the ship called Andraste, which sank over 100 years ago somewhere in this area. The Last Voyage of the Andraste by Elvis the Lightkeeper. He was one of the more notable keepers. In his waning years, he became an adjutant to Captain Less. But it's best if you read it yourself. You can read, can't you? But just be very careful. This is a very rare publication. Read it very carefully, and after you're done, come to me, and I'll tell you more. A deal?
Yeah.
Oh, and they say young people don't want to learn anything. Come on, chop, 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 get to read.
I don't remember, and I'm probably gonna fail this again, like I did the first time I gave it a go.
And? A splendid, splendid. According to Elvis the Lightkeeper, in the mine near the Horns of the South, they found something that they took with them on the ship. Do you know?
Oh, a figurine of a Four Dweller, a figure of a sea, no, sea monsters was stolen.
That's right. This is the artifact I'm looking for. One that might be vital according to Elvis's description. The figure is smaller than a menhir, and light enough that they were able to carry it to the ship. Were it small, it would probably have been placed in Captain Lex's quarters instead of in the hold. I've estimated it should be about 1 meter tall. Good. Next question. What was the Andraste's destination?
Oh shit. The island asylum, I think.
Correct. Be very careful with what I'm about to tell you. But some believe that the Red Priests are dedicated to studying the wordness instead of the Red Death.
They are dedicated to studying the wordness. Oh Lord.
For a Four Dweller artifact. Last question. What sank the Andraste?
A sea monster.
Yes, you did well, child. I can see that you were paying attention. According to Elvis,
Oh.
Andraste was sunk by the legendary terror from the deep. But if you want to know more, ask your keeper friends. They should be much better informed. Now, all you need to do is find the wreck of the Andraste and retrieve the mysterious figure. If only I knew. It must have happened somewhere on the way between the Horns of the South and the Island Asylum. Oh, but where exactly? Fortunately, I know something that could help us. In the Horns of the South Museum, there are some extremely interesting books and documents lying around and collecting dust. Can you imagine having such treasures at hand and choosing to completely ignore them?
Oh man.
Among them, you'll find Yondraste's logbook, which was saved by Alvis. I've read it, of course, but I know nothing about sailing. I'm sure such a competent child as yourself will handle it much better. Go to the Horns of the South Museum, read the logbook, and then tell me whether you managed to locate the wreck of the Yondraste.
Oh, okay. Let's track that. Let's see how our Grundy-Lows help us out here. Oh shit, we don't wanna be stealing nothing, getting in trouble. We just wanna pop up there. I think we just wanna pop up there. Can we, oh, shit. That just immediately wiped this out. Hopefully we got a save back here in the village. Okay, right when we come out of the... Okay. That's... Can we rest until 8 o'clock? We did rest till 8 o'clock, lovely.
Please, stay. Did they resist? Oh, you? But it was sitting on the giant. Now his... Go, the hunter waits. Go chop off some head. I can't believe you actually... And please... Do you keep bandits' feet? Go, the hunter wait. Go, the hunter wait. Go, the hunter wait. Do you keep bandits? Do you keep bandits' fingers?
I wish it took all of them.
Go chop off. Go, the hunter waits.
Ah, I hit that damn button again. I keep wasting that thing. We should go drop this shit in the box. Actually, we got 92 out of... We're golden. Just don't touch Excalibur, lest we want to die.
Do you mean the document? Oh, here it is. Oh, no. We know that. You should have mentioned that you're looking for the wreck of the Andraste rather than the logbook. Every keeper knows that the Andraste was swallowed by the ocean. It's near what's currently known as Smuggler's Bay.
Very good, thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Can we steal? I already stole it. I already stole it. We are right. Yeah, we're golden. Boom. Boom. See, we already found the wreck of the Andraste. Just want to pass Shabbat to there. We're here. We are here. Let's summon our Grindiglios or whatever they're called. Our Grindilos. That was close. That was a close call.
I'll strike you down.
Coin and cheese. Coin and cheese, if you please. Oh, man. No, I don't want to rest. I want to pick up that leather. Maybe we can't get the leather. Take that. I think this is the wreck of the Andraste. Yes. It's telling us to go somewhere else. We'll see what it has to say if we go to the wreck itself first. Because we already looted the shit out of this. We already looted the shit out of here. I think this little island is the one we need to go to. Quest. quest. What does the quest say? I know where to find the sunken wreck. Maybe it's time for a swim in the freezing water. Track. We are tracking it. Okay. Maybe we screwed it up. Ah. Ba-dum. Okay, well. I don't know what it's telling me to do. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here and upload it to YouTube and see if it says it's got a copyright issue.